What's up, guys? Matt Brown here for thelines.com, playpicks.com with your market rundown here in NFL Week 10. Before we get going, as always, hit that subscribe button. Really do appreciate all the support, and it automatically enters you into our big year-end giveaway. We are very happy with the growth that we've had here on the channel. It's thanks to you guys. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. You're automatically entered if you do that. Give us a thumbs up and let us know in the comment section which one of these lines stands out to you. What bets have you already made? Anything early in your account yet? And what are you looking for as the week progresses? You might also notice up in the top right-hand corner, you see that little Discord button. Yes, we have a Discord now. So be sure and join our Discord and get in on the conversations that we have going on over there. Just head to the lines and you'll see up in the top right-hand corner the little Discord button. So as we go on here, let's start out. Thursday night, Ravens at the Dolphins. Ravens are 7.5-point favorites across the board, as you see here. Total of 46.5 in this one. Ravens coming off of a overtime win against the Vikings, having to fight back after being down big in that one. The Dolphins get it done despite 5 turnovers against the lowly Texans. They are more than a touchdown underdogs at home in that one. On Sunday, Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys, after the complete no-show against the Broncos, are sitting at about 8.5, 9-point favorites in this one over the Falcons. As we look at the total right now, it is all the way up to 55 at some books. So it does seem like everybody thinks that this thing is going to bounce back, that everyone's going to be back to normal here. 8.5 to 9, and then a big 55 total there. New Orleans Saints on the road at the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans get it done this past week, even without Derrick Henry. And honestly, even without an offense that really put up any numbers. They had less than 200 yards total offense in that game. Still was able to get it done. The Saints lose on a last-second field goal to the Atlanta Falcons. They find themselves as 3-point road underdogs to the Tennessee Titans. Total in this one sitting somewhere in the 44.5 to 45 range. Still looks like they're going to go with Trevor Siemian, though Taysom Hill does loom there for the Saints. Jags and the Colts. Colts, 10.5 point home favorites in this one over the Jags, even after the Jags get that big, huge upset victory over the Buffalo Bills this past week. They still go on the road as 10.5 point underdogs in that one. Right now, we are sitting with a total about 47.5 in that one. The Colts coming off of extra rest. The Browns and the Patriots. Patriots are 1 to 1.5 point home favorites here over the Browns, a total of 45 or 45.5. What we're looking at right now is a Browns team that got it done big time against Cincinnati Bengals. Of course, Odell Beckham Jr. is out of town, and there are some people out there that think that's for the best for this team. So we shall see when it all comes down to that. The Patriots had a cruise job against the Panthers. They didn't really have to do anything at all in that game to get it done. Panthers couldn't move the ball at all. They are 1.5 point home favorites here. Bills on the road at the Jets. They are heading over to MetLife Stadium as 13.5 point favorites. The Jets, nearly 2 touchdown dogs at home in this one, a total of 47.5. The Bills trying to bounce back off of getting just completely embarrassed by the Jacksonville Jaguars this past week. It does look like Mike White is going to get another start for the Jets. Robert Saleh came out and said there's no need to rush back Zach Wilson, so that seemed like a little bit of a tell there that he is going to be leaning towards starting Mike White in that game. Detroit Lions at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers coming off of a late win, last-second win over the Bears on Monday Night Football. They find themselves as 9.5 point favorites over the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions, of course, are winless on the season, our last winless team on the season. It's a total of 42.5 or 43 in this one. Steelers offense, again, wasn't sharp on Monday night, didn't really have to be. Bears defense was just kind of giving up the plays whenever it was at the worst times. And so that kind of got them in trouble in that one. The Steelers defense still continues to put a ton of pressure on the quarterback. Jared Goff could be running for his life in this one. Tampa Bay Bucks, 9.5 point road favorites over the Washington football team. Bucks coming off of a bye. It is said that Antonio Brown is still in a walking boot, which is not good. So we shall see if anything progresses with him as the week goes on. But that is, I'm sure everyone's expecting to get him back this week, no matter what. We're sitting right now with a total of 51.5 in this one. Does make me wonder if that's a little high, because you wonder how Washington football team is going to be able to contribute to this. How are they going to be able to contribute to this total with the way that offense has been playing? Carolina Panthers on the road at the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals are 9.5 to 10-point favorites at home in this one, and that is assuming that Colt McCoy is going to play this week. Colt McCoy, no Kyler Murray, no DeAndre Hopkins, no AJ Green. The Cardinals still get it done against the 49ers, who got George Kittle back in that game. Carolina Panthers, absolutely atrocious on offense. Sam Darnold did not get the vote of confidence from head coach Matt Rule that he was going to start this week. Matt Rule actually might get a bailout because Sam Darnold did go in to get some MRI on his shoulder. So maybe not even needed this week. We will monitor that as the week progresses here. Cardinals, double digit at most books. Favorite at home against the Carolina Panthers, a total of 44.5. Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers. This is a fairly interesting line here. A lot of people wondering about this one a little bit. Chargers, 2.5-point home favorites over the Minnesota Vikings. There are some people who are saying that they should be way more. Some people are saying that it's too much. It seems to be one of the more controversial lines of the week. Minnesota Vikings, of course, blow yet another big lead this past Sunday. I feel for you Vikings fans out there. And then the Chargers do get it done against the Eagles. It did take a last-second drive from them as well. And again, that defense is just not very good for this Chargers team. The offense got it going. Justin Herbert had a nice bounce-back game. But the Charger defense is always going to be a liability for that team. We are sitting there with a total of 51.5 or 52. Philadelphia Eagles on the road at the Denver Broncos. Broncos, 2.5 to 3-point home favorites. Eagles fought the Chargers hard, could not quite get it done. Of course, the Broncos just came out and blitzed the Cowboys in something nobody saw coming. Just absolutely blew out the Cowboys, had them shut out through 3 quarters in that game. Find themselves at 2.5 or 3-point home favorites here against the Philadelphia Eagles, who have kind of hung around in a lot of games so far this season. A 44.5 or 45 total there. Seattle Seahawks and Green Bay Packers in a game where we are expecting both starting quarterbacks will be going for both teams. Seattle, Russell Wilson did get cleared by the doctor that did the surgery on his finger. So we are thinking that he's going to be the guy that's going to be able to go for them. And the Green Bay Packers are hoping that Aaron Rodgers is going to get a couple of clean tests from his COVID fiasco that's been going on, and he's going to be back out there. But nothing is for certain as we record this right now. 3.5-point home favorites are the Packers in this one with a total of 49.5 or 50. Kansas City Chiefs on the road at the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is one that has also been getting a bit of pub here. 2.5 points for the Chiefs against the Raiders. A lot of people are saying maybe that's not enough. And some people are saying they thought the Raiders might have even been favored in this game with the way that the Chiefs have been playing. So all kinds of talk about this game as well. 51.5 or 52 is your total here. A big statement game for both of these teams. Can the Chiefs actually put a whole game together and prove that they are not completely broken? Or the Raiders, can they make a statement here and go ahead and basically eliminate the Chiefs from anything happening for them this season as well? Going to be an interesting Sunday night football game. And then on Monday night, the Rams trying to bounce back off a very embarrassing performance on Sunday night against the 49ers, who are also trying to bounce back off of an incredibly embarrassing performance this past Sunday. So 2 teams trying to get back on the right track after they could not get anything going this past Sunday. The Rams are 4-point road favorites against the 49ers. In that one, we are sitting with a total of of 49 or 49.5. Guys, as always, head over to the lines. If you are listening to this on the podcast, appreciate you. Subscribe, rate, and review. If you're watching this on YouTube, just hit the lines, hit that little odds button up there. This will pop up. You can change between your state and, of course, all of these awesome sign-up offers up here as well that you're going to want to take advantage of because you want multiple outs. You want as many chances as possible also to get these free bets. So be sure and get those in your account. And again, we started a Discord, so hit that thing up there and also subscribe here on YouTube and let us know in the comment section. Which one of these lines stood out to you? Do you think any of these things are controversial? Do you think any of these things are off? Do you think anything needs to be bet immediately because the line is going to start moving? Let us know. Good luck on all your bets here in Week 10.